We are Zero Waste Repurposing, a landscape company specializing in repurposing landfills into public green space. Our main focus is bringing landfills that have outlived their purpose and creating beautiful green space for people to enjoy. Our goal is to make what was once a stinky, dirty landfill a place of serenity. We are headquartered out of Dumas, Texas, with landscape teams throughout the United States. We at Zero Waste Repurposing are ready to take on the global market. Zero Waste Repurposing is hoping to get out into the global market and turn dingy landfills into green spaces around the world. Our hope is to repurpose 3 landfills and create serene green spaces for people to enjoy. Each new green space will contain plants and grasses that are native to the region. We are also able to create playgrounds, bike paths, or other recreational activities based on what the country is looking to create. We are also able to either use rainwater harvesting or solar-powered sprinkler systems depending on the climate of the country. Our old landfills create the perfect opportunity to take advantage of large, open, unused spaces. While it may not be people's first choice for public green space, amazing things can be done. If you'll notice, the image on the right is a park in Virginia Beach known as Mount Trashmore. It used to be a large mound of trash, but was converted into a public park as well as a skate park. Zero Waste Repurposing plans on focusing on 3 countries that we're going to bid. Greece is one of the countries that we will be focusing on. Greece has been fined by the European Court of Justice for not complying with the Waste Directive. Greece now has to clean up its landfills, and Zero Waste Repurposing believes it would be beneficial to Greece to build up some type of green space in place of those old landfills. Ireland is another country that Zero Waste Repurposing is focusing on. Ireland is having several issues, mainly with the Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, because of odors coming from the closed landfills. RTE News reports complaints about odors made up over 90% of complaints received by the EPA about waste facilities. Because landfill closures are all over Ireland, there is a need for repurposing many of these into green space. It will remove the odor and relieve some of the fire danger Ireland is dealing with. The final country that Zero Waste Repurposing is bidding is Brazil, more specifically Rio de Janeiro. Rio has recently closed a 321-acre landfill. They are currently using some of the trash to create fuel for energy. However, I believe there is an ample opportunity to convert some of this land into a beautiful green space that would overlook Guanabara Bay. Much of the trash runover has seeped into the bay, so this would help control the polluting of Guanabara Bay and give the citizens of Rio a place to go and enjoy. The picture on the right is the Yaradim Gramacho dump from space. It is a large property with an enormous amount of potential. So I'm sure you're probably asking yourself, how Zero Waste Repurposing plans on getting these jobs done? Well, for these projects, we would like to bring in 1 project manager, 1 horticulturalist, 1 environmental science engineer, and 1 landscape architect to each of the 3 locations. We will then be hiring local workers to do the rest of the work in each location. This will give the employees of Zero Waste Repurposing the opportunity to work in different countries and to work with people of different cultures. At the same time, it will give the local community a chance to work and learn new skills and be able to continue the upkeep and maintenance after Zero Waste Repurposing has finished. It may also give the local community a boost by providing jobs to the local economy. Zero Waste Repurposing believes in training all of its employees in how to do business with different cultures and different people. All of our management teams go through extensive training on how to negotiate deals between cultures around the world. This training makes my employees very effective when working globally. On hand, we also have a horticultural specialist, a landscape architect, that take into account what plants will work depending on the amount of rain and certain environmental aspects. We try very hard to design these parks and green spaces with the environment in mind. To assure that Zero Waste Repurposing employees work well with local workers, we will train them to be effective in communication with local workers that we hire. At the same time, we will make sure that the local workers can effectively communicate with top-level management. This will be important in ensuring that the job is done correctly, and it will also give my managers and staff an opportunity to understand cultures in which they are working.